Hello all, we are here for the lesson number 44 of this VariCAD training course, and this lesson is called Interference Between Solids. To show you these commands, I will open again the same file we've seen already many times during this course, and this is the sample4 file that has this assembly. You've seen it already. And these commands about interferences are under these menu objects, and we have a sub-menu inside that is called interference. So we will see about these options inside. Starting with this, and this is the most, I can say that is the most important one, because this command does it all. Or if we want to check the complete assembly on the screen, we basically say all interferences, and after the check, the analysis, we will get, in case of having interferences, we'll get this purple or violet, I don't know exactly what it is the correct color. We have these entities that show us about where we have entities in conflict. Okay, we have other options also here about interference without selected. So if we say please don't check, let us say this, don't check these entities here and do the complete analysis besides the one I choose. So we will get again the same analysis but excluding these entities that we choose previously. We have also this kind of filter. Instead of saying everything, we have several options to filter the choice. So interference selected versus the rest, and I can say, for example, in this case, this one here, and enter. So what I get now, it is only this object with all the rest that are on the screen. Okay. We have also interference within selected. So one entity, I must choose another one to do it. So trying to do these two, and basically we got only this part here. We have also interference between groups, and I don't know exactly which are the groups present here on the screen, but I can choose a solid by group. Okay, I don't know, I will try. Let us say this one here. Okay, enter, and saying second group, this one here. Probably this will belong to no group or groups that don't have anything in conflict. So let us try. Okay, no interference was detected because probably these objects do not belong to any group that has conflict between them. But you can have this grouped by, for example, types of inside the assembly. I could create, for example, this mechanism in one group, the base in on another group, and we could do the analysis like that. We can repeat the check. Okay, and the last check, it was between these two solids of the group, so nothing happened. And for last, display previously calculated interferences. So again, on the last one, no interference was done, so nothing shown. These are the options to calculate the interferences, but we have a couple of more possibilities, and basically we can call them special cases because in the analysis we've done were basically something touching on another object. We can try to make a very quick example and a little smaller. So let us say, for example, let us create a small solid, a little bigger here, and let us say, for example, 10. Okay. Now I will insert, to be easier, I will insert from the libraries a screw. Can be, for example, this one here, M10 and 30. Okay, I will turn it. Okay, very good, and we'll position it in the middle of this to the middle of this. Okay, so I have the screw position, and you can notice that I will try to highlight the solid. You can notice easily that this square entity, this rectangle, has no hole for the screw. So if we make the interference, I will change the color, the screw, just to be a little more clean. So if I check the interference, okay, all interferences, so you see that we get these points of contact, okay? But if we say at this moment, delete the keep the cutting solid, so I will use this and solid to cut, and then I can say corresponding modification of counterpart. So now I have this gap, and if I make the exact same analysis, okay, repeat now, okay, let us, all interferences, okay, no interference was checked because now I have this done. Okay, so you can see that this works quite nice, but we have some special cases that, for example, we can have two identical solids, okay, and the two identical solids are, let us put another exact same dimension box, changing the color, I can for blue, and turn it also 90, and saying basically use this and click it on this, and now you see that they are one on top of the other. So if I perform again the interference, okay, you see that the issue here is the screw with the blue box. But when the analysis is displayed on the screen, I have this small toolbar that shows us some other possibilities for solids. And we have these possibilities: the highlight all interferences, okay, and we have this displayed in wireframes to be more easy to check what is going on. We have this possibility to make the rotation center in one of the interferences, so I can click here and click in one of the interferences, and now I'm rotating through those points. I have these highlight solids in interference, so okay, I can check this one and you see that the solids are highlighted. And I have these two options that are shaded out, that are highlight identical solids and the possibility to have one solid engulfing a smaller one. Okay, I will try to recreate these two possibilities to show you. I will take the screw out now. I will take the red solid, so I have only the blue one. I will insert a new one, this time with this kind of yellow possibility. So again, I will position it and say that it's on the exact same position. So I have two solids, one yellow and one blue, and I will create now a very small box and we'll give another color, for example gray, no problem, and you see that it's very tiny. So I will try to put it inside the other solids, so it should not be very hard. So I think it's really on top, so I will insert it and it will not possible to be seen. Only it can be seen only if we say okay, shaded wire. So now I see that I have something inside the others. Okay, so if I perform now the analysis, the interference, all interferences, I will get no interferences because these are special cases. Okay, and I have these two options now shown. So first I can come to these, highlight identical ones. You see, one on top of the other, it's an identical copy, so they are in the same location, so they are shown. And the other possibility is one engulfing the other, so again saying, hey, this is a mistake, so we have one inside the other. Okay, and okay to finish this check. So basically these are the options regarding the interferences. These are quite useful for the analysis of mechanical assemblies. It's very common to make some mistakes when we are mounting parts on top of the other, and on complex assemblies it's easy to get different parts touching or in conflict with other parts. So this is a very useful tool to clean your design and to allow you to give, when you say the design is finished and you pass the information to the production, and you have you are a step more close to have a very clean design without problems. So I think this is a very easy topic, and I hope that the explanation was also good on the point that allow you to understand what you have to make this kind of analysis. And again, I hope to see you in our next lesson.